Thank you and a warm welcome to our special guests today.
Thanks very much. Can I acknowledge firstly the traditional custodians of the lands and pay my respects to elders past and present, and acknowledge the contribution the Indigenous community make to Victoria as we go forward. I just want to talk about a couple of things. Firstly, let me talk about the Better Schools plan. This is what Martin Dixon and I have been negotiating about for some weeks with the federal government. But I can tell you, and I'm very proud to tell you, that we've delivered a great outcome for Victorian schools. When we started, the package was about $4.2 billion over the next 6 years. And I'm pleased to say that we've been able to put Victoria's interests first and fight hard for Victoria, and we've turned $4.2 billion into an additional $12.2 billion over the next 6 years. And that's on top of what is already a record level of funding that was in the state budget this year for primary and secondary schools. So we've got a record level of funding now and an additional $12.2 billion over the next 6 years. But most importantly, in those negotiations, the biggest hurdle, the biggest sticking point, was the need to get the Commonwealth to change their Education Act so that we could guarantee that schools in Victoria were run through the Victorian Department by local school principals and local school councils in the best interest of local students. And here at Golden Square, we're seeing another example of great investment in great schools. What we've got is a merger of two schools, and the school communities have come together through those difficulties and really have created a great culture and a great new school. I'm pleased to confirm today that in this year's budget, we've provided another $6.5 million to build 2 classroom blocks. These will be double-storey classroom blocks that will provide the classrooms that are needed for this school. That work will be tendered out later this year and will be done in 2014, so that Stage 1 will be completed at the end of this year, ready for 2014 school year, and the classrooms will be built in 2014, that's next year, and it'll all be ready, the brand new school, the completed school, by 2015. So